Here, and I would like to congratulate you.
As leaders, remember to always lead by example.
It always seems impossible until it's done. And you want to give accountability to the nation.
Family is one of my most important priorities when I'm still here as Director CID.
Haguma Prudence, Igumira Isaiah, Karugaba Collins K, Lumala Fred, Mbabazi Sherry Regina, Ngaruye George, Okorot Vincent, Onyai Tony, Sir, those are the officers presented to you for pipping.
Our chief guest, on behalf of the promoted officers and on my own behalf, I would like to take this similar opportunity to welcome you all to grace this occasion. And thank you dearly for sparing your precious time to honor us. Today is a memorable day in our lives and career where we have been added more ranks and responsibilities after so many years on the same run. This day couldn't have been possible without your tireless effort, our director. To you, sir, we say, Asante Sana. Thanking us massively for this promotion. On a special note, sir, we will also take this opportunity to thank His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the Minister of Internal Affairs and his deputies, the Inspector General of Police, J.M. Okoto Chola, all the directors of the Uganda Police Force and the time management and CID headquarters for considering us for this elevation. God Almighty bless you all. We also want to recognize your tireless efforts in transforming CID, as evidenced by renovations and changes at headquarters here. Everyone is there to see for themselves. Thank you so much, sir, and God Almighty bless you and widen your heavens. To pledge that we shall not let you down. We promise to be your torch-bearers in studying policy duties in order to promote socio-economic transformation of our country. We'd like to end our speech with another Bible quote, which is from also the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verses 33 to 37, under the title of A Tree and Its Fruits, which says, to have a good fruit, you must have a healthy tree. If you have a poor tree, you will have a bad fruit. A tree is known by the kind of fruit it bears. You snakes, how can you say good things when you are evil? For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of. A good person brings good things out of pressure of good things. A bad person brings bad things out of pressure of bad things. You can be sure that on the judgment day, everyone will give an account of every useful words he has ever spoken. Your words will be used to judge you, to declare you either innocent or guilty. Colleagues, let's work with integrity and dedication as stars to leave a landmark wherever we shall be for the good of our institution and the country, for God and my country.
I am here to speak on behalf of the organizing committee for this function, for which I'm also proudly associated. So, sir, thank you for giving us an opportunity to try and put this together. It wasn't an easy task, knowing your state. So, friends, allow me to ask the organizing committee to stand up and wave for recognition as we celebrate you. Wherever you are, we had our admin, Mr. Kecho. We had Senior Superintendent of Police, Rashida, who's also called Baby Rash. We had Senior Superintendent of Police, Mande Johnson, who is the head of Department Homicide and our acting MC, with the support of the Protocol Office led by Commissioner of Police Vasariwa. Thank you so much, friends, for that job well done. I also want to recognize the senior management team of CID headquarters, who continuously gave us support, looking at errors and helping us to correct. And I ask the top management team that were seated with me to wait for the members and our visitors. This is the Superintendent of Police, Mande Johnson, head of Homicide, and that beautiful baby girl, Senior Superintendent of Police. Beware of our increased expectations. It is expected that your performance will even improve, it will be better than before. It is expected that you will behave more maturely. It is expected that you will mentor and groom others. This country, we've always been reminded by the director, CID, is ours. If you have another one, then go serve it. But if you are deployed on this one, I want to appeal to you, dear friends, to work. Our children and our grandchildren need to find some place to live in. Crime is getting high. Cybercrime is now the way crime is being committed. We no longer have very many cases of aggravated robberies, but there is increase in theft. Money laundering is on the high. Human trafficking is increasing. And friends, I want to request that we beware of this. and up our efforts. As the officer who represented you spoke, it is clear and without question that this is another CID. I don't want to go without thanking the Director CID, sir, for what we see now as Directorate of Criminal Investigations. If time will allow, we shall probably walk our visitors around so that they witness what I'm talking about. It's not just sweet words for me to earn another promotion, but I'm telling you the actual truth. One of the things that is happening at CID headquarters is capacity development. As you are aware, when they read names, some people were not here to take their ranks because they are at school. We all have undergone some form of training. The first team or the top management team that went to Kaseni, and sir, we changed. And I appeal to all of you to take these trainings as good for you, not punishments. In the past, we had been socialized to believe that courses, especially those ones that are not abroad, are a punishment. But you will agree with me that there is change every time you learn. And I want to thank all our partners who support us in this area and request that you keep your doors open. Madam, UNODC, we still need you in your partnership. We need you, Mantofiking, we need you, Delos. Good to see you. With us, the representative of the State House and Corruption, the admin officer is with us, and Susan. Susan, thank you for being always home with us. This is our home. So capacity building is happening. We have many at training school. If you look at the environment, like I had said, the environment is improving. For those of you who want to see me, you can find me in my new office, and you probably understand what we are talking about. Our inspections and legal departments have been strengthened. We now investigate our own cases, allegations of unethical and professional behavior is being handled here. And I want to thank Assistant Commissioner of Police Mutunji and Senior Superintendent of Police Gumira Isaiah for a very good job. We don't need to go wash our dirty linen outside. We need to continuously clean our house. And so you have a big job. We are all aware that as CID, we have been branded corrupt. Some is perception. Some is perception because CID interacts with the public every day. And the corruption they are talking about does not only mean the money you have asked to take to your home, but it also includes the money you ask for facilitation. It is our stand as top management that we shall not allow any complainant, even if that complainant is a bank, to facilitate us. We shall work within our small means and do what we can do with the little money that we have. So friends, I want to implore you to talk to your teams, to stop asking the public to facilitate us for doing our job. We have also strengthened our stakeholder engagements, and yesterday we had a very good, not yesterday, I think it was Wednesday, we had a very good meeting with the Financial Intelligence Authority to see how best we can work to fight cases of money laundering. And my lady, we are visiting you soon so that we draw a strategy. Uganda is now in the blacklist, and we need to do something about it. So thank you, sir. I speak a lot, and so I want to request that you allow me end here. And thank you very much for giving us this ambience, for giving us this life, for motivating our teams, And I again want to add on what our Pastor Cruz said, we shall work hard so that our fruits will be seen. You always say we shall be seen by our fruits. We shall work hard to support your cause and ensure that we protect our people, we investigate successfully, and ensure that our cases that go to court are successfully convicted. May God bless all of us and give us more life so that we live to fulfill these promises. Asante sana.
When I see their faces and for their families, they are really happy, they are motivated. It is so painful to be in a rank, even for 2 years, even for 3 years without promotion. I was in one rank for 6 years, and I was feeling so demotivated. I felt like, why did I even join the office of the DPP? But some of these people here must have been in the same rank for over 10 years. 20 years, can you imagine? For over 20 years. That's why I felt so emotional when their representative was saying that thank you for wiping away our tears. It is not, it is the real tears. It is so painful to be in one post. But look at you. You've been here for 1 year. You found them that have been here for 20 years. And you promoted them. Blessings and blessings upon you. Having said that, I want to say congratulations. Very loaded congratulations. Each and every one of you deserves that. And your families deserve to see you happy. To see those, I don't understand, sometimes I think the stars increase, then as you go higher the stars decrease or something, I don't know. Because I was listening to to Beata, and you can just see the motivation. I could feel it, I could see it. And I didn't see the stars so many. Then I said, I think as you go higher, the stars reduce. But I want to congratulate every one of you who has been part of this. And I want to say we celebrate with you. And for me, on a selfish note, I know that work is going to just increase and be done so well because the motivation is high. Like all the speakers have said, they have said that this comes, we celebrate it, but it comes with responsibility. It comes with added responsibility, and we should be able to embrace it. And when I was coming in, I was actually on my phone. I didn't see when we were entering. And I was about to tell my driver, I told you we were going to Kibuli. Then I saw that everyone was dressed up. I said, this must be the place. I was totally lost. Congratulations. And thank you so much, the engineer, for this. This is so beautiful. This is how we want to see CID. Now all my visitors, all my international visitors, I'll first bring them here. And say, I work with this one before I take them to my rented premises. So in the interest of time, I am just so happy. I'm not going to add anything, just to say congratulations, just to say you have to support us, support him. He has supported you. Please support him. Because if you do well, you actually make us look good. We can't look good on our own. When you do your work very well, like they told you, Beata was talking about perceived corruption. It can be perceived, it can also be real. The perceived one is when people come and tell you that now we have decided that we want to solve our problem out of court. We have come to make additional statements. And you send them back. Why would you do that? What is the interest? I thought we are saying that we actually we encourage people to reconcile. Perceived corruption is when you stay with the file for 3-4 months, when you are supposed to do investigations in 2 weeks. We have demystified the saying that investigations take long. The Iron Sheets scandal. It was investigated in under 1 month. Actually, I'm the one who stayed with the files longer. because I wanted to read each and every one of them. Why? Because of the personalities who are there. And you want to give accountability to the nation. So I'm the one who stayed longer with the files. But Magambo, under 1 month, and I saw a number of police officers here who were part of this team. And I want to say thank you so much, the team that handled that. Because you did it in record time, the investigations were thorough, you went to the last person, took photographs of iron sheets on buildings, and brought back that evidence. I want to thank you for that. So that's the morale I want you to go with as you start the new journey today. I want you to make us look good. I want you to give accountability to the people of Uganda. They deserve it. Because really, if we don't do our work, do you know how many people we make suffer? That's why I tell my prosecutors, every time you're sanctioning, you're saying sanction, you're starting a roller coaster of someone's life. You're affecting that person's life, you're affecting the family, you're affecting generations to come. Because even if someone is in the cells for 1 week, it has a huge effect on them. So the moment we say sanction, also for you as you go to do your investigations, don't witch hunt, do investigations. Don't say we are looking for evidence to pin Gabi. No. Look for evidence so that I can be able to prove the case in court, not to pin her. So I didn't want to speak for a very long time, but I am just happy. I just want you to be happy. I want you to be happy. Congratulations. And again, congratulations, my brother, my twin, Magambo. Gabi is a special counsel attached to the office of the DPP. She's working with the Human Trafficking Institute. So they've been able to do a turnaround for us in the trafficking cases. I want to thank you for that. Thank you. So once again, congratulations. Be happy. Today is a day for happiness. I think he is going to come dancing. I even saw him dancing for the first time. Thank you so much. May God bless each and every one of you.
And your team, the country director, my sister Sharon, representative of the UN ODC, and all your colleagues who are here. I saw my sister Kareche, can stand up. You have the director of the citizenship they were talking about, she's here. My sister Kasije, an assistant to HE, the president in charge of police. Before I say a few things, I want to invite a few of my friends to greet you. I think it is in order, since they called me chief guest.
I'm an assistant commissioner of police. I'm also the special presidential assistant in charge of police affairs in State House. I'm happy to be here, and I'm also one of the recently decorated officers. That's why I'm fully robed, as the lawyers would say. So I'm very happy, and I thank the director of CID for inviting me as a special guest today. It's always an honor to be here because I'm also part of CID. I like CID, I joined CID, and I actually applied to be in CID. Right from training school, my heart wanted to be in CID. Actually, when the team that was selecting people to join CID came, I was the first on the line. So if they were going to take one person, it was going to be me. If they were taking two, it was going to be me and someone else.
Not my day. I'm not Mgole. The Wagole are here, and I would like to congratulate you. And I want to say very few words. I am part of CID intentionally. I'm in the communication sector, also a special presidential assistant to the president on communication. And I have particular interest in governance, I think is what we call it, governance and security, especially police. So I thank my support to make you look better than you look. You look very good, but I'll make you look better as long as you support us. Congratulations.
Of the UN Office on Drugs and Crime in Uganda. By design, you will note that we are twins. UNODC and police are two sides of the same coin. We work together to counter organized crime, terrorism, corruption. My sister, Madam Chelimo, spoke about the new crime, cybercrime, money laundering. We are really privileged, Director, to partner with you in Uganda and to work with you in your ambitious but transformative approach for the CID. I always state that sometimes it seems easier until you walk into those shoes. Those of you that are aware of our mandate, we are also responsible for the UN minimum standards for the treatment of prisoners. And on Monday, the 18th of July, we commemorated the Nelson Mandela Day. And we use Nelson Mandela because not only did he serve as the longest prisoner, but he was also a champion of justice. And I always run by the quote that he is famous for. And he stated that it always seems impossible until it's done. And sincerely riding on my sister's comments, when I came here last year and to see what you've done, Director, it's really humbling. But to also see this translated through the words of your officers, it says a lot. And so congratulations to you and your team and to all the officers. And we wish you the best, and we will continue working with you as you strive to make Uganda safe behind the ambitious program of the transformative agenda. So thank you very much.
The senior commissioners of police here who have already been introduced, but I specifically want to introduce my team after recognizing the funders of police, because for me, I head the Department of Finance in the Uganda Police. For those that have seen me for the first time, my name is Agre Wuni. I have actually a very long name, but for purposes of official work, I stop there. Otherwise, I have Magala, Edize, Fani, Paine, Timondo. And I happen to be a prince from the kingdom across the Nile. Representative of UNODC, you've been funding Uganda Police, and I thank you for that. Lucy is here from the Governance and Security. We are doing this as part of accountability and seeking for more. I've had two presidential assistants here saying almost what I should have said. Nonetheless, I have a speech which I've organized targeting the people that have been promoted. It's just 3 pages and I can read it very fast. Don't worry, I'm mindful of time. So to the officers who have been promoted, we gather here to celebrate a significant milestone in your careers as we congratulate each one of you on your well-deserved promotion within the ranks of Uganda Police. It is a moment of great pride and honor, not just for you, but also for your family and the ones you've supported throughout your journey. As newly promoted officers, you now bear even greater responsibility in upholding the values and principles that police stands for. Your dedication, hard work, and commitment have been recognized with this promotion, and this comes with greater trust and expectation from the community we serve. From the one who gets more is expected. So with this promotion also comes an important mindset shift. You're no longer just rank and file officers, you are now leaders, role models, and ambassadors of the law. Your promotion signifies your capacity to effect positive change both within police and in the lives of those we protect and serve. There is tremendous opportunity, but it also brings inherent challenges. There will be black swans, but you surmount them with focus, hard work, and by supporting your leaders to achieve a shared vision. As leaders, remember to always lead by example. Your actions will speak louder than any words you say. Uphold the highest standards of professionalism, integrity, and ethical conduct. Take ownership of your responsibilities and ensure that your actions demonstrate a deep respect for human rights and impartiality in the discharge of your duties. Your conduct on and off duty must inspire confidence and trust, not just within police, but within the public we serve. Society expectations have increased during this fourth industrial revolution and increased access to information through the social media and globalization. I additionally urge you to nurture strong bonds with the community. Policing is not just about enforcing the law, it's about building strong relationships, fostering trust, and creating safer neighborhoods. Embrace the diversity in our society and strive to understand and appreciate the unique cultural backgrounds and concerns of the people we serve. Empathy and compassion will be your allies in effectively addressing the needs of our community and fostering a sense of security. Keep yourself updated by reading the police strategic plan, the policy statement, the budgets, standing order, and other literature relevant to policing. Continuous learning and self-improvement should remain at the core of your professional journey. Embrace training opportunities and seek new knowledge and skills that will enhance your ability to serve and protect. Our world is constantly evolving, and so should our methods and approaches. Stay abreast with advancements in technology and techniques while maintaining a keen eye on the ever-changing nature of criminal activities. Stay curious and adaptive, for it is through constant growth that we can thrive in our chosen profession. We operate in a constrained social, legal, economic, political, and technological environment. However, together with your leadership, we've been able to provide certain incentives for you to perform. I know for a fact that we now give all of you plainclothes allowance, which was not there before. We provide money for feeding the suspects that you hold, provide with interest, retooling, we've done the renovations you've seen, and we continue to do more. Now, you need to build teams, associate with positivity, accomplish tasks assigned, give clear direction, provide feedback, listen to others, and learn to forgive and say thank you. The result is that the higher you climb, the heavier the fall. So beware of the temptations that can bring you down. You have the pleasure and uncertainty of what, as you're fairly middle ranked and probably low ranked officers. So you have a lot to look forward to. What we got right for us here has either brought us where we are, and we don't look forward so much. At the next level in my career is only one, which may be attained or not, but for you, you can climb to the highest levels. So remember, take care of yourselves and each other. Policing is a challenging and demanding profession, both mentally and physically. Lean on your colleagues for support, foster a culture of camaraderie, and be there for one another during difficult times. Seek opportunities for self-care, maintain a healthy work-life balance, and remember that your well-being ultimately contributes to your ability to serve with excellence. as we stand here today, I have no doubt that you are ready to embrace the challenges that lie ahead. Your promotion is a testament to your skills, dedication, and potential. The responsibilities entrusted to you are great, but so is your ability to make a difference. Together, let us continue to build a force that the community can trust and rely upon as we protect and serve. Thank you.
I want to welcome you to CID Kibuli. You are very, very welcome. As the DPP was telling you, I've been a director of CID for the last 1 year and now I think 4 or 5 months. I'm very, very humbled to work with these people. When HE sent me here, they were, you know, when they said traditionally I've served government in other places, I kept asking myself, what is this new family I'm going to? I'm sure many of you would have been in the same position. There was this bad feedback about corruption, about inefficiencies, how people don't change there. But the time I've spent here working with these people, I am very glad and proud to tell the country that we have some of the best cadres this country has. So I want to thank the Commander-in-Chief and HE the President who entrusted me to come and join you, and by extension the Inspector General of Police and the team of police top management who are coming in for us to have this institutional renewal. CID is the heart of Uganda Police. And as you are aware, Uganda, after all these 38 years or so, we have entered a phase of socio-economic transformation. Now, you cannot talk about transforming the lives of our people if you don't have a CID that works. Why? That investor who is bringing money to expand our economy, to deliver on social services, requires a robust investigation mechanism. When we fail, that means investors will not come to Uganda. They are not assured that the system there works. That tourist who wants to come and bring some money in our basket for us to transform cannot come in a country where he's not assured of safety. I think you can see, I can go on and give you so many examples to show the direct relationship of our work and the transition and socio-economic prosperity of our people. So we have basically, with my colleagues, the top management, which they have introduced here, agreed on basically four core aspects of our work. One, we have been deliberate on working on the minds, the ideological consciousness of our officers, for them to understand our historical mission. That's why you have heard them talking about the many training courses. In fact, my Lord, in this audience I have about 10 senior officers going for senior command in the next 1 week. I don't know whether they are here, they can stand up for recognition. I see Mawetera, the prince there. I see my assistant commissioners. I saw some SSPs. Go and train and come back in order to add energy to this transformation agenda. You will find us here, you will find the jobs. Go and get skills. As I speak now, we have a group of 72 who are in Kamalie for the last 2.5 months. these have largely been district CID officers. And that strategic goal of ideological consciousness can only be achieved when we train. So, to our families, I want you to support this agenda. I know you are affected when they go for some time, but just know when they are there, we are trying to build that ideological consciousness for us to serve you and serve the people of Uganda. The second strategic focus of my top management people was when people are consciously prepared and you are building a critical mass to work for Ugandans and our people, what next? The next priority has been to place them in the right jobs. This has been a struggle, but we are working hard to make sure we place the right people in the right jobs. There shouldn't be, we speak the same language with the director, or we take Marua together, or we pray in the same church. No. Fit the right people in the right jobs. And then my sister will get quality investigations. So I want to apologize. I've been a bit destructive by moving some of our people. But you as our families, this is the time for me to account to you why. It's meant to make CID better. The third priority area now, after you have worked on the mind, you have placed people in the right positions, where do they work from? The environment. Under Secretary A4, I want to take this opportunity to thank you personally, together with your team. It has not been easy. I'm still, the Waganda said, to see Mabongerwa. You can see I'm still hustling to put so many things together. But I want to thank you for the 1 year I've been here. With the meager resources, you have continuously found something little to make us do the work we do. So keep it up, and we pray for you to get more money. We need the money. We are now organized. You just give it to us, you will see how much we are going to create in this country. My sister DPP was thanking us for the famous case of iron sheets. Oh, my sister, I'm so proud of you. That was my first challenging case. But I thank God and the President, because we stood our ground. They all came here, those big people, they visited us. They would write their statements here. You can imagine the pressure that came in that case. But by God's grace, I think we have reached somewhere. So I'm so proud of this team, because they have demonstrated they can investigate anybody in this country and have a report if we give them the right tools. Now, the families, I'm working hard on the welfare. Our welfare has not been the best. We have raised this through our police forums up to the highest level of His Excellency the President. And he has insisted this is going to be a priority. The health care of our officers, the education of their children, the kavera of taking home. But I'm now also on our agenda with top management, we have started preaching the gospel of prosperity to the police. I cannot have a CID officer who can't afford a meal and you expect him to investigate a multi-million case. So we have started this conversation. We are trying to look for wherever we can find any ideas. Recently, with top management, we have started forcing CID people to go for leave Yes. I know Under Secretary will ask me, are you paying them? No, I'm not paying them. But I've done a roster for everybody in CID to take off time and be with their families. Actually, you officers, if you dare me, I'm going to share this with your families. Why? The time I've been here, it is so sad. When I see our colleagues who are retiring and they come to see me, well, fun day, we have come to say bye. Then you ask them, but where are you going? Oh, I've been renting. I'm now going back to the village. Where is your village? Oh, my village is in Hoima. Okay, what is there? Fun day, we have been trying to call it a government in Jordan. And they have nowhere they are going after serving for all these years. But it is more painful when I go to speak at funerals of my colleagues who have died. Some of them have been refusing deliberately. The other day I said to Venus, my deputy there, said, you go and speak. We took a senior colleague to a home where they don't know him. He doesn't go home. He has been in Kampala all the time. I had to suffer with the dead body. In the mortuary, Chelimo was there, and then I have this admin here. Their colleague, go to Mulango, do this. Why? Because, so I am sorry, I'm going to force you to go home. Go and see your parents. Go and prepare your burial clothes. This is how Chelimo likes reminding me. Work, spend a week, go home. Be part of the society. Then you will become a balanced revolutionary. Then, related to that, as top management, we are saying no. You can start small. Find a rabbit project, find some cows, find some chicken project. When you are in this leave, so that you get some side income to supplement your salary. This is how we are going to reduce this dependence on clients. Because we shall be stronger, we shall also be economically empowered, and we are able to serve the people of Uganda. Finally, on the family, because it is the main message these days I spend time speaking. Please, we are pushing you, Bagole, to take your children, your wives, your parents as very, very important. When your job is done of serving Uganda, you will go back to this family. So I want to thank our family which has come to be with us today. I'm happy. I feel so honored that you have come to see where we go to work. You have come to stand with us. You are one of our core priorities as top management. When all these uniforms are gone, all we shall remain with will be you. So support us, but also support the family to be better. Parents, I'm quarreling with these CID people. They have abandoned their parents. And I have been telling people, when you CID officers raise kids who don't know you, taking them to see their grandparents, they don't hear you, looking for some sugar for them in the village. Just know that you have invested in your own misery when you grow old. Because children learn by seeing. The way you are treating your parents, for those of you who still have them, you don't call them, you don't look for them, you don't support them, is exactly how your children are going to treat you when you grow old. So in that third priority, family, 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 is one of my most important priorities when I'm still here as Director CID. Now the last, when we do this, we need enablers to work. We are working on a digitalization strategy of case tracking. We are working on setting up equipment here to handle the crimes my sister Sharon was talking about, because the criminals have migrated to the space. So when this fourth area is not your problem, this is the problem of A4. Undersecretary, give us the tools and we are going to serve this country. So with those 4 strategic priorities, coupled with coordination, reaching out to our partners, the people who support police, the people who are doing more or less the same, I think we shall be a better CID and we shall be able to make you proud. Finally, to you, the promoted officers, make us proud. Promotions mean you have been given more responsibility. Improve on how you lead the people under you. Be humane in what you do. Where I come from there, I like telling people, I come from Bunyoro there. I'm a grandson of Rwabudongo, who was an army commander of King Kabalega. He was a general in those. We have 3 things we say: Ubuntu, Abantu, and Ebintu. Be humane, Ubuntu. The Baganda here say Ubuntu Blam. I don't know how they say it in our sister's language in Zambia. Humaneness in whatever you are doing. That's why we have set up that desk of complaints. That desk, we are going to set up a 24-hour call center. Courtesy of my sister Sharon, I think stand up for recognition. We are working with her to see how they can support us to set up a 24-call center where wananchi can give us feedback on our work. So if you have no Ubuntu, humaneness in your work, you are arrogant, you are abusing our people, people sometimes need just to be listened to, then what type of investigations are you going to do? But when you have Ubuntu, then you will have Abantu. People will come for you to support you. You'll have friends, you'll have colleagues. And when you have them, they will give you a Bintu, they will give you property. In some, my mother here, I saw my mother here has come, Isaiah's mom. You see, in some parts of Western Uganda, you can appear to be poor, but if you have a function, you'll find, because you have people, the way you behave, you say, I've given you a cow, I've given you a cow. Actually, you can live with a Quran. In other words, be humane in your work. Now that you are even promoted, being humane will bring you people, and people will bring you wealth. With those remarks, I want to congratulate you on behalf of the IGP and wish you all the best. I want to thank the organizers of this function. Senior Commissioner Chelimo, with your team, I'm very proud of you. In fact, you know, there's something called succession planning, just-in-time talent. So I was here reflecting, I said, oh, you mean Beata now can really talk like I would have wished to talk? You know? Oh, you mean my heads of departments are now proud to carry forward this? I'm very proud. I'm building a competent team to take this country forward. Because they have started owning the reforms. It's no longer about me. I can actually sit now and enjoy, you know. That is good. That is just in time. Keep up that, and you are going to be able to serve this country. I want to thank the band. Thank you so much for always being there with us and giving us that entertainment. I had already thanked the third estate. Is it third or fourth or sixth now? Or it is fourth? The unsung heroes. Don't worry, you are protected. You will not be beaten here, like I saw somewhere yesterday. So thank you for the good work, and with those remarks, I end my speech, and we welcome you all to our lunch. Thank you very much.
Three, 2, 1, 0.
The female officers, you're invited from the photo session with the director and the other.
Nanda, thank you very much. I can see the smile, the beauty. Yes. And sometime our lunch is ready. Afande Director, protocol team has requested to have a group photo with you.